HVAC temp-rise formula for measuring airflow cubic feet per minute is essential because accurate temperature differentials directly determine airflow calculations and system performance. For a precise HVAC temp-rise airflow test, start by confirming both supply and return air probes read the same ambient temperature. If they do not, recalibrate probes using a reference platinum resistance thermometer or a high-accuracy digital thermometer to within plus or minus 0.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Place probes at least 6 duct diameters downstream of any fitting or transition and opposite each other 90 degrees around the duct to average velocity profile. Mark and secure probe positions so readings do not shift during the test. Use the correct specific heat and air density values for current dry bulb temperature and barometric pressure. Compute air density from known elevation if you are above 500 feet. Because assuming standard density creates measurable error, when heating, allow steady state for at least 15 minutes after the heat source stabilizes, monitoring that supply minus return temperature rise remains within plus or minus 0.2 degrees Fahrenheit over 3 consecutive 1-minute samples before taking final readings. Convert temperature rise to cubic feet per minute with the standard formula CFM equals heat input in British thermal units per hour divided by 1,200 times the temperature rise in degrees Fahrenheit. And always verify heat input with a calibrated power meter or gas meter reading combined with combustion analysis for fuel-fired systems. Account for heat losses in long ducts by measuring static pressure and adding an offset if the system exhibits high leakage or flex run loss. Ignore this at your own risk. Log all raw readings, timestamps, probe serial numbers, and ambient conditions so any discrepancy can be traced. This audit trail is what separates senior technicians from novices. Finally, if probe matching and ambient equality cannot be achieved, postpone the test until sensors are fixed because a small bias in starting temperatures propagates directly into cubic feet per minute error and can lead to oversized corrective actions. One of the biggest mistakes is poor probe placement causing inaccurate airflow cubic feet per minute results. Fix by following the 6 duct diameters rule, averaging at multiple azimuth positions, and securing probes rigidly. One of the most common issues is uncalibrated temperature sensors leading to false temperature differentials. Fix by calibrating against a reference thermometer before each job and replacing probes older than 2 years or showing drift. One of the frequent faults is starting the test before supply and return ducts reach equal ambient temperature, which violates the HVAC temp-rise formula assumptions. Fix by waiting for both ducts to be within a tight tolerance and using a temporary mixing fan or shade to equalize temperatures if external influences are present. BigHomeProjects.com lists verified HVAC contractors and specialty testers so homeowners can find local pros who follow correct temp-rise and airflow cubic feet per minute procedures. The site also helps contractors get work by showcasing certifications, customer reviews, and detailed service listings that make it easy for homeowners to hire trusted technicians.